Hi Diana, thanks for joining me. I don't know if anyone will catch me live because I've been under the pump a little bit trying to get organised and so forth as we do. Now I was scrolling as you do on all sorts of things. Oops, I've got paper under there I don't need. And I discovered Tina Zook had this is my first try I've had at this, and I haven't even made a card with it. I'm going to make one for you today using blends to make a lovely background. So I've already made my background, but I'll just show you what I did or what Tina said to do. There's a few things I'm not sure of. I'm just going to turn that over to the other side. Wasn't quite sure how to adhere it. And what did I do with? I grabbed out there it is. Yeah, because she just did it with multi-purpose glue, but I was a bit worried that you might see it, so I'm going to do a little bit different. So all you want to do is grab your blends and just do your little circle. Then you're going to grab either a paper towel or piece of cloth and just do that. I'm not going to do the whole thing, as I said. I've already got one done. And then you can go up, you can go with that colour, or you can keep going with another colour. I'll just do another colour today. So go like that, kind of wiping it off. And we'll go with some, I should be telling you what colours. So I've used Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather, and this one is Daffodil Delight. So you can go over the colour you've already been over as well. Best to kind of do them one by one because it's alcohol and it dries really quickly. I'll just show you what that's looking like. Just pop it over. So that's looking like that. So quite subtle for a baby card. My sample didn't turn out quite as subtle because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. This is Balmy Blue. And I was doing littler areas where I should have just been bold and done a bigger area. So that's the blue. So if you just kept going like that, I think probably bigger areas would be better. And I'll just show you what I ended up with. Let's pop that over there. So here was how my sample ended up. Like this. I wasn't so happy with this bit here, but that's where my focal piece is going to be. So I'm just going to go with it. That's the side that I'm pretty sure that's the side that I coloured. And that's the other side. So because it's a baby card, I'm going to flip mine over. Hi Belinda. Lovely you guys could join me. Just jumping on randomly as I did. So I'm going to pop the multi-purpose glue on my white and do, I don't know if anyone saw when I did the paper napkins one, I'm going to use the same procedure as I did with that because as I said, I just don't know. You could probably use the other end and that might work to spread it. Just have to probably experiment a little bit. This is going to dry fairly quickly, so I've got to work quickly. But as I said, I was just a bit worried it might be a bit lumpy. So I've just grabbed it's like a credit card. It's not really a credit card. You can use a business card if you wish. I'm just hoping this will work, and it may work if you just put the glue on there. But as I said, this is the first one I've done. I didn't want it to be a disaster live on camera. So it's got a bit of glue on it. Just make sure I don't put that anywhere it's going to get on anything else. And we want this side. I'm going to have to trim it down a bit. Actually, we might go. We can't because it's already stuck. No, we can't. We can't because it's already stuck. So So what I'm going to have to do is cut that down a little bit. Be right back. I'm just going to cut this down as much as I can. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now we get on with the rest of the card. So I decided to use the Dino Days. I can see a little bit of white there. Anyway, I'm not going to let that bother me, but I might turn that around so that it's not in your face up there. So I'll pop that there. And then I've already cut my dinosaur out, but I just thought I would, and my egg. I've got my egg, but I need to stamp on my egg. So it's going to go like that. And I've already cut him out, but I'm going to bring back that scrap piece and just show you that again. I just was trying to save time by cutting it out. There's just a little tip that you really need to know if you were getting this set. So, and I suddenly remembered when I was about to cut it out, so that was good. So stamp your little pink dinosaur or whatever colour you want your dinosaur to be. It's to do with lining up this piece here. Here's the little tip. Stamp that one. Just going to quickly give those a clean if I can locate my, yes, my chamois here. I probably didn't need to clean them because I'll need to use them for the inside, won't I? Don't mind. Hello, Renee. Hello, Margaret. It can be a little tricky to know because you're thinking, oh, that doesn't line up. But it doesn't, but that's on purpose. Where are we? This is my cutout one to show you. So why it doesn't line up is because it goes like that. So that gives you the piece that you put your adhesive on so you can stick his spine, his spiny bit on his back. Does that make sense? So yeah, because I've got it pre-cut, we don't need to cut that. And you've got the matching stamps there. I didn't show you that either, did I? So we've got that one. It's not behaving, it's not going back in. Never mind. Okay, so that's that bit done. Now, before I get too carried away, I thought I would, wherever I put the stamp, thought I would use a darker, I'm just going to see how that goes, a darker purple, which is the Gorgeous Grape. I thought I would use that on here and see how that shows. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That was what I was after. All right. Now we can get, I'll actually put this on here now. Just very quickly. As I said, I'm not that fussed on my background. You guys would do better. But I just thought, well, I'm going to be covering up a lot of it anyway. So, goodness, I don't know who that is making a noise out there. Right, where's my sample one I'm copying off? Oh. If it's crooked, I'm sorry. Oh, first I've got to put this bit down, just so that your dinosaur shows. I might turn that around because it looks like I've got a mark on there. Oh, I'm good, aren't I? I'm getting getting marks on everything. Oh, and I need to put my little dinosaur together as well. Almost forgot to do that. And he goes inside the egg. Oh, come on. Oh, glue, come on. Probably because I had it up the right way. So slot him there like that. There he is. And he can go, he or she, I guess. It's probably a she, isn't it? Being pink. Can go. So let me see where that's going to go. It's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle, this is. I want him or her further down there. I don't know where I've got purple on that one as well. I don't know where that was coming from. And I think maybe a bit further down there, and this here. So that he looks like he's coming out the egg. Now I did have some ribbon on my other sample and don't really have anything that matches. And I've got glue all over that. That'll come off with my eraser. I'm just going to see whether, you probably don't need the ribbon. Hi Sandy. But we'll just see how it looks. Got glue all over my fingers. It's a bit big. It's a baby card. We don't need great big pieces of ribbon, do we? Turn that around a bit. Oh, did I mention this was Tina Zuick that I got this idea from for the background? Yeah, I think that looks okay. What do you reckon? It's got the dark and the light, which I'm bothered by that, but that's okay. Well, we can fix that afterwards. So she grabs both, lots of scissors out together. All my dangly bits are getting in the way. It's not a very good bow either. I'm just a bit worried about being interrupted at this hour of the day. So I'm trying to go fast. Now, have some more background techniques I'm wanting to show you as well. So I'll just try and get, I haven't made a card with them yet. I've just been collecting ideas. I've started making a card. I've done the backgrounds of one technique. It's a great technique. Can't wait to show you. I always put a little bit of multi-purpose over the glue dot, just to ensure that the glue doesn't, sometimes the glue dot dries up and the bow can fall off. You can just use your multi-purpose on your ribbon as well. I've done that too before. And that one will just go, now I've got glue there, so I don't want to stick it there. And because we don't have any matching embellishments, I'd colour some pearls with sure I don't move that and get it crooked. What is bothering me? I don't know why I've got purple on there. There. So now what have I done there? Just around there. Okay. We could have any colour there, couldn't we? We might do, you can't really see the blue. Might do a yellow, a big yellow one. This is what you can do if you don't have the right colour embellishment. So we'll do a big yellow one. We'll do a little, one looks as though it's ready to come off. No, they both do. We'll do a little purple one. Oops. He did come off. I don't have any sticky on him. Ah, goodness. You're too fiddly, you are. You might get kicked. Oh, where are you? Has it got sticky on it? Not worth bothering with that it hasn't got sticky on it. These ones might be a bit old, I think. I don't tend to use pearls that much. I seem to use the rhinestones more, so I think I've had these for a while, so they need to be used up. Did you guys all know it was a 10% off today? I'm about to pop in an order, so if anyone doesn't have a demonstrator and would like me to pop in an order for them or do it themselves, today is a good chance to be doing that. Pop that one. Can't catch him there. And then we'll just, what did I do on this one? Yeah, we just did the congratulations and we just did the dinosaur. Now I'm not very good at, wasn't very good at lining him up. We'll see how we go today. To do the back of him, or we could leave the back of him off if we weren't sure how to line him up. Making sure I've got the right side of the envelope. Do his purple. Yeah, I messed that one up, so let's, I might do this one first because I can flip that one over if I mess up. This is my least favourite thing to do, lining things up. So, let's see. Ah, perfect. That one's not quite so perfect. Ah, well, you can't win them all. I'll just do our congratulations for the inside. Oh, look, I've got purple on my hands. That's where I'm getting the purple from. Ah, goodness me. Try and put my congratulations where I've got the purple smear so you can't see it. There we go, let's fix that. Okay, now our little fella can go on the inside. The next card is a sneak peek from the Celebration catalogue. Another baby card using the Darling Donkey set. It is so cute. I didn't think I wanted it, but I've got it. and it is gorgeous. So there's that one. I'm going to clean those in a sec so I don't... Hi Myrtle. Hi Anita. No worries Diana. Glad you enjoyed it. Hi Renee. I think I've said hello to everyone. Yeah, so this one I use the... Is it Pick a Pattern? You know, the one that I used the other day, whatever it's called. So that would, well, it could be for a boy or a girl. If you use blue, it doesn't necessarily have to be for a boy, for a girl, for a boy. Correct myself. Yeah, so there's that one. And I've done the same thing inside. So you've got your two, and I've used the, I think it's Pick a Pattern. It's something like that. I can never remember the name of it. And they're the enamel dots that go with that set as well. So you can either do that or you can make up your own. I don't feel that we've got much in the way of pink, so that's why I did that one. So now, Darling Donkey, and it is darling. Okay, so that's the set. I'm just going to clean my blocks, clean my stamps in case I make a bigger mess. I've got a bigger one there, but we'll clean these while we're at it. Otherwise I'm going to pick it up and use it. It'll be the wrong colour on it, won't it? Especially these ones that have got the words on. So I need them to be, what else did I use this one? I need them to be ready for the next card. Okay, pop that over there. There we go, there's the set. Stuck to my paper. Just gonna find that. So make sure he's straight on your block to start with. And my memento. This is where I must do my hands when I've done this, because as you know, those of you that know me, Memento and I are not good friends. I always get black everywhere when I'm using it. Okay. You could do this card in lots of different ways. You could do a wash and then just stamp him on top. Isn't he cute? He's just beautiful. Did I grab my Cocoa Rose ink? No, I didn't. Got one up here, that's okay. So while that dries a little bit, I'll just stamp my inside. Well, I think I will. And what did I do with it? Goodness, oh here. I stuck it inside the card. Well, I didn't stick it inside the card. I placed it inside the card, didn't I? I have really enjoyed making these baby cards. They've just all been really quick and easy, but it's just been a lot of fun. Just for the inside and the envelope, I'm just going to do the donkey in the Rococo Rose. I'll do the words in Crumb Cake, I think is what I did in the previous card. The other one's a blue one, so I've got two pink ones now. Okay, so we want congratulations again in Crumb Cake, because we're going to use a bit of Crumb Cake, because we're going to use that ribbon that's the Rococo Rose, and it's got the Crumb Cake, which I find difficult to use. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but it's not that easy to use. So when I get a chance, I like to try and use it. Now, with the words on here, just going to do hello baby just right here. In crumb cake again. Just let me clean those as well. I like to clean my stamps as I go. Don't know why, I think it's a good habit to get into. I'm going to pick it up and plonk it in a different colour to what you've used and wreck your, well, you don't wreck it, but you, it's not good to do that for your stamp pads. So I'm going to do the mouth in the dark Rococo Rose. Another one I did in Seaside Spray, so this is going to be a little brighter. But very quick to colour in anyway. Might use the other end because knowing me, rushing, I'll probably go out the lines. Hi Carol, thanks for joining me. And his little hooves can be in the dark pink. I did think this pink was a bit bright for baby, but these days, the girls these days, they dress their children in, their babies in bright clothes, don't they? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Might do his little, what do you call this little tuft thing? I might do that in the darker one as well. Doesn't matter if I go outside the lines on that one because I'm going to go over it with the light. Do his legs as well. Now I'll just see what's, that little part there is his leg. I've got to make sure I didn't colour the wrong bit. And I should have done his tail, the end of his tail darker as well. It's alright, I can go over that. Just go around the edges in my, using my fine tip. And then I'll use the brush tip to fill it in. I just worry that I'll go out the lines if I go crazy and use the other end. I'll just blend that all together. You can blend that into there if you think you need to. As you can see, it's quite quick and easy to colour him in. Even if you wanted to cut him out, it wouldn't be that hard to cut out. Just blend that all in. Just finish this tail bit, do him a bit darker, it a bit darker. And he's pretty much good to go, except, what are we going to do? We're gonna try and use that ribbon, that pesky ribbon. You could either just do it straight across or you could try and do a bow. I actually did a bow on my other one. I might use the seal. With your don't want it all over it because I want to poke through a piece for to pop a piece of ribbon through, if that makes sense. And just try and line that up fairly well. Get it on the same wavelength and we'll be right. Some of these lines do not match up, and I want it closer to the top. Yeah, I think I want it there. I think. Let's just see. Let me poke this bit through. See how we go. You have to kind of, I've got sticky glue on my hands, you kind of have to manoeuvre this a bit so that you get your right sides. I had to turn that around so as I could get my right sides showing. It wasn't too bad. More glue on there. Alright, pop that out this way, and I'll do my little trick of putting some tape on the back of my ribbon. I might have to go that way this time rather than across because I haven't left myself much room up the top. And then we'll just make sure everything is lining up first. I'm going to mount that on some crumb cake to bring in the ribbon, the colour in the ribbon. I think that's what makes this a difficult ribbon to use, because you've got that crumb cake, and if you haven't added crumb cake in your design, I don't know, I might be being too fussy, I just feel that it doesn't always go. That's pretty good. And you could, of course, pop this up if you wish. I don't wish to. With dimensionals I'm talking about. There's enough bulk. When you do lots of layers like this, there's enough bulk anyway without using dimensionals. And you can see that didn't take any time at all. I'm going to put the centre piece in, and then we've got to decorate our, give him some bling. Him, her, it's probably a girl, being pink. Now what did I do with that? These are retired from last year, these embellishments, but I want to use them up, so because I've got them, I'll be using them up. And if you don't have them, you can use, they're rather big, these. You can, of course, use, use some rhinestones, and I've got a bit of glue there, so that's where that's gonna go. Come here, you. It's not being very friendly to me today. Yeah, there. I'll have a little one here. Just there. That'll do. So my blue one was in Seaside Spray. So if you didn't have the colours, you can use a few of those tips I've given you with what colours you do have. You don't have to have everything. We all want everything, but we don't need to have everything. Okay, oh, I missed something, didn't I? Now, hopefully my wink of Stella isn't going to go all over the place like it did the other night. Let's see, I've got a bit of scrap paper. I do, yep, that's all right. It's because I've filled mine. This is a refilled one with rubbing alcohol, like I showed you the other night how to do that. And it was running everywhere. And probably because I gave it a good shake as well. So being careful to this evening and not shaking. Just, oh, isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see the sparkle on there. It just makes her just so pretty, just gorgeous. Okay. So there you go. Oh, thanks, Gail. Hi, Donna. Okay, so there you go. There's my series of baby cards. And don't forget about the 10% sale, especially if anyone's watching that shops with me, because I'll be popping, oh, I said 5 o'clock. I'll be popping an order in shortly. Okay, thanks for joining me, everyone.